if you're an activist right now and you're not sitting in meditation, or you're not journaling, or you're not having a vision, an active vision, and holding the vibration in the space and holding the vibe of like, love, I want to see more love in the world, I'm gonna radiate love, and actually do that, your activism ain't shit. I've been praying about this video. I've been losing sleep about this video. We just have to make it work. And you know what? I'm probably gonna make some people upset, but the reality is this is the ultimate truth. So here we go. My name is Ashton Colby. I am transgender. I've been transitioning on YouTube for about since 2013, 2014, and I'm also a yoga teacher. So I love advocacy and activism and all of that. And I also recognize the value of having a spiritual foundation for taking aligned action, and that you can easily watch the news and go to a protest and get fed all of the anger and all of the hate that is equally in the vibe of all the people that are actively oppressing us. You know, they want us to be angry. They want us to be in fear. They want us to be part of this resistance movement. I don't want to be a part of a resistance movement. I don't want to resist anything. I'm here to be part of a transformational healing movement. I'm here to be part of a persistence movement. What you resists persists. It's like this, resisting. But I want to transcend and get through the actual healing part of all this, because you can actually recognize that, you can feel it. You can feel somebody who's an activist and who ultimately does want to see the world become a better place, but they're holding the vibe of just as much anger and just as much fear as the people that they're opposing. And we are all vibrational beings. We are all energy. We are so much more than our physical bodies, and the world is waking up to that. Why the world seems crazy right now is because the beautiful thing about it is that a lot of the crap, that a lot of the oppressive systems are coming to the surface to be swept away, and to be it looks like it might be getting worse, but it's ultimately getting worse before it gets better, kind of thing. And the arc is going in the direction of the positive. If you're really attuned to it and you see what's actually happening, it's so easy to get swept up in the fear, and it's so easy to get swept up in the anger. But ultimately, if you want to be an activist and you actually want to do good work in the world, you have to get centered. You have to have a rooted foundation in something bigger than yourself. You have to have you don't have to call it God. You don't have to call it the universe. You can call it love. You can call it humanity, your faith in humanity. But you have to have a loving, tethering force beyond just the black hole of your Facebook feed taking over your mind. Like, you have to come back, get grounded, get centered, and before you take action, get aligned in the world that you actually want to see, versus just fighting the world that you think shouldn't exist. You have to have a vision for the world you want to see beyond just fighting the stuff you don't want to see. You have to have a larger vision, a bigger vision. There has to be something pulling you that is bigger than yourself, that's for love, that's for positivity. If you're an activist right now and you're not sitting in meditation, or you're not journaling, or you're not having a vision, an active vision, and holding the vibration in the space and holding the vibe of like, love, I want to see more love in the world, I'm gonna radiate love, and actually do that, your activism ain't shit. Going to a protest, holding a sign, holding your fist in the air, resist, like, done. We're done with that. Like, that has a place, and anger can fuel you up to a point, but that is not enough anymore. You have to have a spiritual foundation. Don't even call it spiritual. If that doesn't resonate with you, don't call it spiritual. But you have to have a foundation of something beyond just anger and more fear. The biggest way that we fight, I don't even like the word fight. Transcend, move beyond, heal. Words like that are so much more what we need right now. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Get off Facebook. Seriously, if you have to do what I did, which was like 4 months of like not posting on YouTube and just focus on your own vibe, your own energy. Because if you want to serve the world in a bigger capacity, you have to take care of yourself. It's okay to be selfish right now. And it's not even selfish. It's reserving your own energy. It's not the people that are oppressing us actively, like the people that are in power that actively want us to, be oppressed and are consciously oppressing us. They want us to be in fear. They want us to think the world is going to shit. They really, really, really want us to be fed into the fear. They don't want us to meditate. They don't want us to pray. They don't want us to sit and like vibe out with the goodness. They don't want us to feel good. They don't want us to feel good. Feeling good is the ultimate power that you have. And you take your power back when you feel good, when you give yourself permission to feel good. Taking a walk, petting your dog, whatever it is. Having gratitude for the smallest, littlest things that are going right in your world. If you're watching this video, you're either watching it on a phone, you're watching it on a laptop, you have internet access, you are blessed beyond so many people in this world right now. And it's impossible to be in fear when you're also in a state of gratitude. And little by little, pausing, recognize, man, I feel like shit. I was just on Facebook for 45 minutes and I feel like crap. Okay, slow it down, pause. All right, I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna feel my feet. I'm gonna get grounded. I'm gonna come back into my room. Okay, let's look around. All right, I'm here. I'm good. I'm good in this moment. I'm gonna take a deep breath. All right, what could I do right now to make myself feel better? The littlest thing. Name 5 things you're grateful for. I'm grateful for that my girlfriend's dog is on my bed right now. I'm grateful that I have this light so I can go write and journal. I'm grateful that I could take a deep breath. I'm grateful that I'm gonna go teach yoga later. I'm grateful that I had some water to drink. I'm grateful that I have some food to eat. The simplest things that you can start to slow down the momentum of the fear, get centered, come back, become aware that you don't have to identify with that fear, and that people who are like wanting you to be oppressed, they want you to keep giving your power back, and you take your power back by like, okay, slow down. All right, I'm gonna get centered. I'm gonna just build the momentum of the gratitude. It's like slowing down the fear, slowing it down. All right. Now let's restart in another direction. Okay, some gratitude. Let's build some momentum of some gratitude and let's figure out how to start feeling better, because feeling good, it's like feeling God. And maybe you don't have to use the word God, but like feeling good is feeling God. Feeling like we are, I don't know if you ever watch Brain Games on Nat Geo, but it's like Jason Silva or whatever the heck his name is. He does this speech where he tours and he does a speech, and the title of the speech is "We Are Gods Now." And the reality is we are living in a world right now where it is the most opportunity. There's so much opportunity to do whatever you want to do in the world, and do not get bogged down by the fear-based story that would have you believe that the world is going to shit. It's not. It is so good right now. No, regardless of the oppression, regardless of the fear. I mean, you have a choice. As a transgender person, I could watch the news and I could see all the fear, and I could literally want to kill myself every day. Or, which I honor that. That shit is real. Those feelings are real. I honor that if you're in that place. Been there. I actively move through that on a daily basis. Don't think just because I'm a yoga teacher that I don't actively like watch that thought go across my mind and be like, okay, do I want to identify with that? Or do I want to recognize, that doesn't feel good. That thought doesn't feel good. What can I do to slow that down and feel better and choose again? and not judge myself for that thought and just choose again. And I could easily be identified with that and do exactly what the people in power that want to oppress me want me to do, which is actually kill myself or actually just sit and feel horrible. Or I could choose something different out of activism. Feeling good is your greatest source of activism. And if you actively make the choice to feel good, to feel better, to release fear, to release anger, feel in a vibe of love, whatever you got to do to get there, that is your greatest strength. That is your greatest form of advocacy, all of that. And that's what it is. So I love you. Stay awesome. You already are awesome. You already are the universe expressing itself through a human body, and you can do whatever you want in this world. Your thoughts create your reality, so choose different thoughts, and I'm here to help you if you want to. And let's make the vision of the world we actually want to see by holding it on an individual level and protecting our energy and recognizing that it's wonderful to feel good, and that is your greatest strength. So I love you. Again, stay awesome. You can follow me on Instagram. It's just Ashton James Colby, and check out my TED Talk if you want to know more about my concept of gender euphoria, spelled Y-O-U. That is beyond gender dysphoria. It is about not just aligning your body, it's about aligning your mind, body, soul, and spirit for the greatest expression of who you are, and recognizing that gender transition is just a catalyst for you to live an incredible life, and the importance of holding a dream for your life beyond gender transition, because you are so much more than your body. You are a spiritual being having a temporary human experience, and you ultimately are pure love when you choose to be pure love. So have a great rest of your day, and